Rishabh, how does it feel being looked at as a senior batter?
It feels good, boss. Finally. It feels good, but at the same time, it's a responsibility also to share your knowledge, your experience with our new players, new youngsters coming to the team, but at the same time, not focusing on that senior part too much. You still have to play the game, you still have to learn the game as an individual and keep helping people around you. That's how I look at it.
When you're batting in the middle, does that change your instinct? The instinctive batting that we know from Rishabh, does that change that?
See, it's an extra added responsibility, but at the same time, when you are in the middle of the ground, you're not thinking, oh, I'm the vice captain, I'm the senior player. You're just a batsman in between. You're going to do the best, whatever you can from your side, and eventually the game will take care of itself.
Rishabh, obviously the fact that India have not won a series in England since 2007. So will it be a bigger challenge for you, for this young group?
As a team, I think we are looking at it as an opportunity to express our talent. I think that's how we look at it as a team, not focusing what happened in the past, what is going to happen in the future, just really being in present. The things we can do is practice well, focus on the game and just take one game at a time.
Rishabh, a different kind of question if I may. You're talking about your responsibility, and I know it's always a responsibility for the Indian cricket team to make India happy. It's a big responsibility and opportunity. I know in India right now and also in the UK there is great shock and sadness after what happened with the air accident. I wonder if that almost makes it even more important for you to have the opportunity to lift people's spirits perhaps. I wonder if that's in your mind here this week.
See, definitely that is one part which actually changed my thought process a lot. Coming forward, last 2 years has been tough coming back from accident, but at the same time, I want to be an individual who is learning each and every day. Obviously, it puts us in a pressure situation because, you want to make India happy all the time. But as a cricketer, it's not possible all the time. But what I can promise from our side is we're going to put our best foot forward and going to give our 200%. And in that process, we're going to make India a lot happy place.
Do you think that has special significance because of the accident and the mood in the country at the moment?
See, for me, after my accident, just being on the ground and making people believe that I can come back and the kind of love they've shown me, it's always going to be special for me.
Rishabh, I think it's talking about you.
Yes, Ahmedabad. Oh yes, I know, absolutely sir, because of your accident, that's very, very important. But for the country as a whole, because of the air crash, there is a mood of sadness. I think that will be reflected in the game here. And perhaps that gives you perhaps a sense of wanting to make people happy because of the air crash.
See, what happened in the aircraft, I think the whole India was like disheartened, but at the same time, the only thing from our side, we're going to be sticking to them, how we can make India happy again, not feeling, obviously the emotion is going to be high always because what happened in the crash, but at the same time, put our best foot forward for the country, how we can make them happy, and that's added responsibility always.
Perfect, thank you so much.
5.5 months since India played test match, a lot of white ball cricket. How much of the adjustment that you have to make coming back to white ball cricket is it mental and how much is technical?
I think mostly it's mental. A little bit of technical is like in one days in T20, you got to open up your stance a little bit because the kind of shot you want to play. But at the same time, coming to England, you want to play a little side on, and that really helps. And that's a basic technical thing which I've shifted. Other than that, it's just the mindset thing.
Hi Rishabh, just wanted to know that in England obviously they play with the Duke's ball and some of the young players over here who haven't played test cricket. So how do you see this adjusting with this new Duke's ball? I mean, and that Duke's ball has, from technical point of view, there are bowlers get a lot more help. So if you can just share, because you have played some cricket over here, test cricket.
One thing which really helped me coming to England was like playing close to the body because we know that Duke's ball moves a lot around, especially depending on the weather. If it's sunny, it's going to get better, and if it's overcast, it's going to move around a lot, even if the wicket is better. And that is something very basic. I think as a cricketers, we always try to do that, playing red ball cricket, playing ball close to the body and late as possible.
Thank you.
I'm going to play 3, but definitely 4 and 5 are fixed. I think Shubman is going to bat at number 4 and I'm gonna stick to number 5 as of now, and rest we're gonna keep on discussing over that.
Once you got to know about it, and secondly, how are you looking at the entire series in terms of what kind of, I won't say like a brand of cricket, but what kind of cricket you want to play, and how is it that the two of you are going to take the Indian cricket team philosophy? Right.
I think the idea is very simple. Look to play positive, brave cricket, but at the same time you gotta respect the condition. Depending if there is a ball to hit, you gotta hit it, and if the condition requires you to leave the ball, struggle in, get yourself in, why not do it? Just finding ways. I think that is one of the key factor for us. Like every game, every ball is a different ball altogether. You gotta keep finding ways during the match, even though there might be times when you're struggling, but you gotta still believe in that you're gonna find ways and make your team win from there.
And the fact about the camaraderie between you and Shubman and the conversation.
I think me and Shubman has a really good camaraderie off the field, especially off the field. Like, you know, if you are good friends off the field, it eventually comes on the field. It's much more better for cricket always, and that is something I've always believed. And me and him, we gel really well together. We keep on having conversation, and the kind of comfort zone we have with each other, I think that is really going to be special for us.
ऋषभ, इसी सवाल का एक एक्सटेंशन है कि आप बॉलर्स जैसा आप ये स्टंप माइक का ऊपर कर देते हैं, जैसे आप विकेट के पीछे आते हैं और आप काफ़ी बोलते रहते हैं, मोटिवेट करते हैं, बॉलर्स भी कहते हैं कि आप प्रेशर नहीं आने देते हैं, तो आप एज अ लीडरशिप रोल में थोड़ा सा अगर इनलाइटन कर सकेंगी, क्या आपके रोल्स होने वाले हैं, क्या हम उसी तरीके से ऋषभ पंत को देखेंगे जो बॉलर्स को लगातार बात करते रहते हैं, उसमें थोड़ा सा और एक्सटेंशन देखने को मिलेगा, बिकॉज नाउ यू आर अ डेजिग्नेटेड वाइस कैप्टन, बट जो हमने अदर फॉर्मेट्स में भी देखा है, आईपीएल में देखा है, केप्ट ऑन सेम। और अगर आप हिंदी में जवाब देता है,
बहुत बार यही होता है कि वाइस कैप्टन आप हो या नहीं हो, बट आपको कंट्रीब्यूट करना है गेम में, एंड मैंने हमेशा यही करा है एज ए इंडिविजुअल कि अपनी तरफ से जो बेस्ट हो सकता है, बॉलर्स को जहाँ हेल्प हो सकती है, फील्डिंग एंगल्स में जहाँ हेल्प हो सकती है। जब मैं वाइस कैप्टन नहीं भी था तब भी मैं वो पार्ट करता था, तो मेरे लिए माइंडसेट कुछ चेंज नहीं हुआ। अब अथॉरिटी और मिल गई है, बट एट द सेम टाइम मैं उसके बारे में ज्यादा सोच रहा नहीं हूँ। अपनी तरफ से जहाँ पे बॉलर्स को कंट्रीब्यूट कर सकता हूँ, शुभी को कंट्रीब्यूट कर सकता हूँ, अपनी तरफ से मैं बेस्ट फुट फॉरवर्ड करूँ, एंड इवेंचुअली जो होगा वो देखा जाएगा।
Rishabh, you mentioned batting in England, English conditions. Is it nice not to be having to face James Anderson and Stuart Broad with that Duke's ball? And is there maybe a bit of an opportunity with England's inexperienced attack?
See, definitely, it feels so good when both of them are not there. Because like coming from last 2 tours, they have been like there for England for so many years, and I've only came for 2 tours. But at the same time, you know, they have enough ammunition as England bowling lineup. We don't want to take anyone lightly because our team also is young. They are still looking to develop themselves. But at the same time, we got to play our cricket and respect the bowlers and opposition where it needed.
ऋषभ, इंडिया में जब खेलते हैं बैट्समैन तो बॉल की तरफ जाना होता है, जैसे हम खेलने वाले बोलते हैं, लेकिन यहाँ रुक के खेलना पड़ता है, बॉल की थोड़ी सी राह देखनी पड़ती है। ये आदत हटाना प्रैक्टिस के बाद कितना मुश्किल होता है, कितना डिफिकल्ट, क्योंकि यही हटाने से ही, जैसे आप बोल रहे थे कि बॉल के लिए वेट करना, साइडवेज खेलना, तो ये नए बल्लेबाजों के लिए कितना अहम रहेगा?
इंग्लैंड आके बेसिक जो होता है ना क्रिकेट का, वो थोड़ा एक ऊपर आता है, आप स्केल करना पड़ता है उसको, बिकॉज ऑल ऑफ द प्लेसेस T20 क्रिकेट खेलते हो, आप वनडे खेलते हो, तो वहाँ पे थोड़ा स्किल, टेक्निकल थोड़ा पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू नीचे चला जाता है। बट कमिंग टू इंग्लैंड, उसको माइंड में रखना पड़ता है कि नहीं, यू गोट रिस्पेक्ट द कंडीशन और क्रिकेट खेलते जाओ, ज्यादा एग्रेसिव होने की भी जरूरत नहीं है।
India normally are a powerful, successful team expected to win most games. You come here with a young team, rebuilding against a more established team. You're away from home. England are ranked above you at the moment. Would you say that India are underdogs for those reasons this year?
See, as a team, we don't think in that way. Like, we want to come to England, play best foot forward, we want to win this series, and that's the kind of mindset we come with always, because we are not thinking we are a young team, and the kind of conversation we have in the group is how we can win this match, win this series, how everyone can contribute. For us, it's not about getting glory with individual players. It's eventually, because if the team wins, everyone wins, and that's the kind of thought process and that kind of mentality we want to take in future. And the communication we had with players is, let's focus on the team goal rather than focusing on the individual stuff.
Extra time.